I know what's wrong. I didn't want to pass out on you guys. Welcome to the Unitarian Church of Los Alamos. My name is Mimi, and I use she, her, or they, them pronouns, and I am the worship associate for our congregation and the chair of the worship team. Whoever you are, whomever you love, whatever your image of the holy, wherever you are on your life's journey, you are welcome here. If this is your first time with us, we'd love to get to know you. Please sign our guest sign-in book in the foyer. You can also speak with our greeter, Mike McNaughton, who's standing by the door out there, the chairperson of the membership committee over there, Rebecca, or or me. I'm Mimi, or Tina, the minister. Actually, probably not me. For more information about our church. If you're watching online, hello, and thanks for being with us online. Please sign our virtual guest book. You can also submit a virtual joy or sorrow to be read next week in our service. To learn all about our spiritual enrichment programs for all ages, please feel free to talk with Terra Louise. I lost my place. Who is our director of lifespan education, spiritual enrichment. Our nursery coordinator, Sarah Hamoud, can watch kids 0 to 3 years old in the nursery. Today, our kiddos will stay in the service to participate in our flower communion. We have a special job for the kids to play. Oh boy. You will all get to help pass out the flowers today to everyone here. We also have our candles of community area over here and in the back. You are invited to come up, light a candle, and if you would also like, you are welcome to write your joy or sorrow in the book next to the candles up here. Please go ahead and silence your cell phones or other noise-making devices like your neighbor, your rubber ducky, your squeaky toys, and your chainsaws. Now, on to announcements. Church announcements can be read weekly through your email and can be found on our website, on our monthly printed flyers, on the back of your bulletin, and on our Facebook and Instagram pages. Today, we are highlighting a few announcements. After our service today, join us in the fellowship hall for cake with our high school seniors and a fun UU Decade celebration and conversation where we will learn more about each other, as well as UU and local church history over the years. Tonight, at 5 p.m., you are invited to come back to the church for the 90th birthday celebration of Joyce Nichols. Woo. Thank you. This Tuesday, May 20th at 4:30 p.m., our new church artist craft group will have its first, did I say Tuesday? Yes. Okay, we'll have its first meetup in the new Create Room at the end of the hallway, often known as the assembly room in the past. Los Alamos Pride Week is coming up soon. This Tuesday at 6 p.m. in the County Municipal Building in the council chambers, our county council will give the Pride Week proclamation for this year. Yes, that was a lot of council. You are invited to join the LGBTQ+ community for a photo op and to accept the Pride proclamation with Los Alamos Pride. Wear rainbows. Also, the Los Alamos Pride Festival will be on Friday, June 13th from 3 to 7 p.m. Our church has a table at the festival, and we need church folks to sign up to person the table. Please use the QR code to sign up and help. You can also sign up through the weekly announcements. Our UU Summer Camp, Camp Blue Boat, is an all-ages camp from June 2nd to June 6th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We will be exploring food systems and Blue Zone principles. Adults are welcome to join in anytime. The registration link for kiddos has gone out in our weekly announcements with the registration for all church campout. Please register your Camp Blue Boat boat and the all church campout as soon as possible. See Terra Hite for more information. You are now invited to greet your neighbors by introducing yourself. If you'd rather just wave and not shake hands, that's okay too. I will call us back with a chime, not a time.
I'll get your thing. Thank you. Good morning, y'all. My name is the Reverend Tina DeYoe, or as some people have started calling me, the Reverend Tina Luhu DeYoe. I use she, her pronouns. And I welcome you here to our church community this morning for this celebration service of flowers, of volunteers, of our young adults. We come together as a community every Sunday for an hour to pause and worship together. Worship creates connections within, among, and beyond us, calling us to live with wisdom and compassion, calling us to be our better selves. So like I said, today our service is a celebratory one with our high school senior recognition, our volunteer recognition, and our flower communion ritual. Our church theme for the month of May is imagination. When I imagine beauty in the world, I imagine the natural world that surrounds me, and that picture usually includes many beautiful flowers. We also want to highlight that this month is also Asian American and Pacific Islander History Month, as well as Jewish American History Month. We want to celebrate all that Asian American, Pacific Islanders, and Jewish Americans have given to our UU communities, our Los Alamos community, and our country this month. So thank you. If you identify in one of these categories, thank you for all you have given to this community and our wider world. We are going to light our chalice, our symbol of our faith, that is a symbol of love, justice, protection, and we're gonna have, so Andy and Amelia are gonna help light the chalice together, and Marie is gonna read our chalice lighting words.
The embers of imagination. We light this chalice, a spark in the darkness, kindling the embers of imagination within us. May its flame ignite wonder, fuel dreams of justice, and illuminate the path toward what could be.
And now, please let us rise in body and or spirit to sing our opening hymn, number 1000, Morning Has Come. Our affirmation. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve life in fellowship, to the end that all souls shall grow in harmony. Thus do we covenant with each and with all. You may be seated. And if you have flowers that you haven't brought up yet, please, you can bring them up to our vases up front. Thank you. We got all of you. So this is our high school senior and young adult recognition time. And woo! So if I can get all of our high school seniors and young adults to kind of stand up here so that you can be seen, that would be great. Yeah, don't hide behind us back here. Also, we're going to call the parents up in just a second as well. So parents, get ready to come up here too.
When we have passed through the years of childhood and youth, we celebrate the passage into adulthood. In Unitarian Universalist congregations, we celebrate this rite of passage by honoring these people who are among us and who are entering adulthood, and welcoming them into the community of Unitarian Universalist young adults. I'd like to invite the following youth and their parents to the front. We've got the youth up here. The parents can come. Reese Anderson, go ahead and wave when I... Yeah, thank you. Andy Enriquez, Marie Langlois, Martin Sayre, and Nate Portillo. We are all grateful and honored to have these people standing in front of us this morning. Each of them has been a part of our congregation for many years. and some newer. We are grateful for your presence here and for all of your many gifts you have shared with us throughout the years of growing up in this congregation. We also thank your parents for guiding you throughout your life. This is a time of moving beyond youth to the fuller responsibilities of adulthood. Decisions about your religion, your faith, your values, your life, and your person lie ahead. We hope you know that wherever you may go, you always can return home here to your Los Alamos UU Church. And wherever you may find yourself in life, know that the UU Church close by is also a place you can find support and community of people who have similar shared values.
Okay, Reese, Andy, Marie, Martin, and Nate, I am so excited for you all and the next steps you all will be taking into adulthood. I want to invite each of you now to introduce yourself and any future plans you would like to share with the congregation and/or any memories you might have of growing up here in this church. So I'm going to get a microphone. You can say your name, pronouns, any plans that you have that you want to share with the congregation, and then anything else you remember about growing up here.
Hello, my name is Reese Anderson. I don't know how long I've been attending this church. It's been a little while. Yeah. I think one of my favorite memories was that there was a Harry Potter summer camp, and we made these hats, and I just remember wearing that hat, and it was just goofy and silly. My plans after high school, I will be going into the trades, hopefully into machining and manufacturing, some type of metalworking. So, yeah.
Thank you.
My name is Nate. My pronouns are he, him. I don't know how long I've been in here, maybe 5, 10, 15 years. I don't know. I plan to do 2 years of college and become a radiologist technician, or I might become a writer and publish books.
My name is Elisa Enriquez, or Andy, and I've been here since I was 7. I don't know how long that is. That's like 11 years. And my favorite memory would also be the summer camp. I remember that. That was always fun. And I'm going to UCF to study business pre-finance.
My name's Marie, and I'm going to UNM for architecture. And I've been going here since I was like 7 or 8, I think. I don't really know, but I don't have like a specific memory, but I just really enjoyed going to the after like service classes and just hanging out with my friends every Sunday.
My name is Martin. I plan to go to Madrid in Spain for university and study hospitality. I've only been here like 7 or 8 months, but I don't know, I just like coming here every Sunday.
So, yeah, I've had a lot of you guys, when I was the director of religious education, we did online coming of age, some of y'all, owl sexuality classes, we did lots of fun things. I remember you making Legos in a service one time with your sister. I remember playing hide and seek with Nate at your grandparents' house too. That was kind of fun. So it's just a joy to see you guys go into adulthood, and I wish you well. And let us all of us, thank you all for sharing a little bit with us as well. Let us all now welcome you into this congregation as adults. Congratulations, y'all. And we welcome you into our larger Unitarian Universalist community. And like Terra said, wherever you may go, know that you always have support in a community in a UU church nearby. So I need the parents to come up here now. Come on up. So I want to speak for a moment to the parents who are here with you. You two are entering a new phase of your lives. Your children are no longer children, and your role is no longer simply that of parent. Well, yes, it is, but yeah, you'll always be parents, right? Yeah. For some, this is a time to refocus on your own growth in life and in spirit, and to begin to find new ways of being in your communities and also here at the UU Church of Los Alamos. May you, as parents and caregivers, be blessed in your transformation in this time of your child's growth into adulthood. And so we are gifting all of our seniors with a chalice to take with them, and you will be gifted this chalice from our tradition that you may carry it forward as a source of strength and as a beacon of hope into your life and to the world. And we're going to give you this chalice, and then your parents are going to light this chalice now from our chalice. So if you are parents, you can take the little lighty thing and light your kiddos' chalice. I don't know what it's called, y'all. Sorry. The parents will light their kiddos' flame. You can pass it on to other parents. Woo, woo. You can also relight it if you need to. There you go. Yeah, give it more. Woo, woo. Yay. Thank you, parents. I know that was a hard job, so thank you. Yes. So may this chalice and flame serve as a comfort in difficult times, a beacon as you seek your path forward, or simply a reminder of the love that you have found here at your church home. May the blessings of an understanding heart, strength, and integrity of purpose and love received and given be yours and remain with you as you go forward into ever fuller life.
While we miss those of these young adults who will be moving out of our community, this congregation will remain their home. Do you, the members and friends of the Unitarian Church of Los Alamos, affirm their presence as young adults among us? If so, please respond with, "We do." Thank you.
So this is to our young adults. I have a question for y'all, too. As you enter into adulthood, will you carry forward the flame of spirit that has been kindled here? Will you remember the lessons learned, following your own spiritual path, expressing your beliefs, holding true to your values, and continuing to question and explore? If so, please respond with, "I will." So we also have a gift for you today from the congregation to take with you for inspiration, and it is a book called Becoming, and if you want to hand them out, yeah. And I have selected a passage for you all that I'm going to read today, and it's marked in your books here. So this is called the butterfly effect, and it is written by Dana Capasso. The delicate flapping wings of a butterfly have the power to set molecules of air in motion, in turn moving more molecules of air, a tiny act that is eventually capable of affecting weather patterns on the other side of the planet. This notion comes from a concept within chaos theory called the butterfly effect. Simply, the butterfly effect refers to a phenomenon in our world in which a small change in one place can result in equal or greater changes elsewhere. This may seem crazy, a tiny butterfly changing global weather patterns? Not only is the butterfly effect a real scientific theory, but it's also an intriguing philosophical idea. I say all this because the butterfly effect affects the way I live my life and the decisions that I make in a way that no ideas about God ever have. I'm no meteorologist, nor am I well-versed in entomology, but ever since learning about the butterfly effect, I have been attracted to it because it demonstrates an important principle that is often forgotten. Namely, each of our actions has effects that are more profound than we think. Interconnection is a major theme found in nearly all of the world's religious and philosophical traditions. The interconnectedness of our universe is also one of the most significant revelations of physics. All components of matter are interconnected, interrelated, and interdependent. As Unitarian Universalists, we affirm and promote our responsibility to remain aware of interconnection through our respect for the interdependent web of all existence. Attention to interconnectivity reminds me, despite the many socio-political forces that work to divide us from one another, that I'm never alone in this world. It reminds me that each decision or action I make has reactions, and that those reactions reverberate as waves moving back and forth across our globe. This compels me to live my life aware of the consequences of my daily actions, from the purchases I make to personal interactions with others. I certainly do not always succeed, but I try. My awareness of interconnectivity and efforts to work against the illusion of division remain my most significant spiritual practice. This spiritual practice also gives me the ability to stand in awe of interconnection, in awe of the butterfly effect, and the power that comes with it. On rare occasions, I am reminded to stop and appreciate the divinity of interconnectivity revealed before my very eyes. To me, this is awe-inspiring. To me, this is divine. So I chose that passage for you all as you go out into the world today. So Reese, Andy, Marie, Nate, Martin, each of you has let your light shine in this congregation, in your schools, and in your circle of family and friends. May you continue to carry that light of love with you wherever you go for as long as you live. So congratulations, y'all, and we'll eat cake after. Woo! You can go sit down. And you can blow out your candle if you need to. Light it later. Yeah.
Our offering for May is taken up on behalf of the Coalition to Stop Violence Against Native Women. The mission of CSVANW is to eradicate violence against Native women and children by championing social change within our communities. We are dedicated to taking responsibility for the future well-being of Native women and children. Through the pillars of support, education, and advocacy, we leverage our collective strength, power, and unity towards the creation of violence-free communities. Please feel free to use the QR code for the Givelify app on the screen. Thank you for sharing your monetary gifts this morning. May what you give bring you joy and into a deeper relationship with this community. Thank you for your generosity this morning. May your gifts help create violence-free communities for Native women and children.
No, whoops. I forgot to put a slide that said volunteer recognition, y'all. So this is volunteer recognition time. So today I want to start by recognizing two of our long-term volunteers who are retiring from their positions. Barb Franzek, who has been our hospitality chairperson for 6 years, and Kathy Gursky, who has been our voice newsletter editor for 9 years. Will the two of you please come up here right now? Come on up. Woo. So I want to express my thanks to both of you for serving in the two roles that you have both had for a long time now. Thank you, Barb, here's your card, for all of the welcome and hospitality you have shown to all of our members, friends, and visitors. Potlucks are well loved in this congregation. And so thank you for all of your awesome organizational skills in making these successful and well-loved church events. Also, thank you for all of your help in organizing our soup and bread lunches and our memorial service receptions. And to the rest of the church community, just FYI, we are looking for a new hospitality chairperson. So talk to Barb if you are interested, as it is a fun and rewarding position to help in building community around food here. Barb will tell you all the things you need to know, right? Okay, all right, good. And we also want to give you this tapestry. From the church that hopefully you can find a nice spot for in your house. So let us thank Barb right now. And Kathy, thank you so much for all the time and energy you put into editing our church's monthly voice newsletter. Thank you also for putting up with my constant need for extended deadlines. This was a monthly commitment that I know you spent a lot of time on. Thank you for helping keep people informed of our church happenings and our events. And thank you for your design skills you brought to the publication as well. So Kathy, we want to give you this lotus tapestry from the church, and hopefully you can find a nice spot to hang it in your house, or maybe where you do yoga. So let us thank Kathy now as well. Thank you both so much. And you guys can sit down. So you'll receive details in your June Voice newsletter article from me about changes happening to our Voice newsletter. So be on the lookout for that. There are some changes happening. You will get a Voice in June, but then it's changing in July. So be on the lookout for those changes. We now would like to recognize all of our numerous volunteers that have given so much time and energy to our church this year. Our church can only function when generous people like all of you give of your time, talent, and treasure, the 3 T's. Without your generosity, our church would not be a beacon of hope in this community and in this world. So thank you, all of you here, for all of your monetary gifts and monetary pledges you give to this community. Today is the Sunday we want to recognize the 2 T's of time and talent that you give to this community. So if you have served on our church board this year, would you please stand up? I know some board members are out. Thank you, thank you. So the board did a fabulous job. You can sit down if you want, yeah. The board did a fabulous job this year setting goals at the beginning of the church year in August that were then met. These were to get a finance committee up and running and create a building reserve fund, help reinvigorate our membership committee, begin the process of creating a congregational behavioral covenant, revise our church constitution in numerous ways, and make updates to our church manual, which are still underway. So thank you, everyone who has served on the board this year successfully completing all of these goals. Y'all did amazing work, so thank you so much. This year, our church council, who meet on a monthly basis and include all of our committee chairpeople, worked collaboratively together. We are finding a collaborative rhythm when it comes to planning church programs and events. We have numerous committees, and I would like for all the people who serve on each committee to stand up when I call on your committee. Some of you even serve on more than one committee, so thank you. If you serve on our caring network, please stand up. Woo! If you serve on our grounds committee, please stand up. If you serve on our lifespan spiritual enrichment committee, please stand up. If you serve on our worship team or have been part of a worship service in any way or have helped set up our worship space or lit our chalice, please stand up. Some of y'all kids too, yeah. If you have served on our finance committee, please stand up. Woo. If you serve on our membership committee, also please stand up. Yeah, that's you too. If you serve on our social justice committee, please stand up. If you serve on our public church communications team, please stand up. I don't see if everyone is there, but we will thank them. Yeah, Mike's back in there. Mike is definitely on that. If you serve on our committee on ministry, you guys have worked with me this year. Thank you so much. If you serve as a small group ministry facilitator, please stand up. If you've facilitated a small group ministry. If you have helped Barb with the hospitality committee and made coffee or put up tables or torn down tables, please stand up. If you serve on our building use renter committee, please stand up. I think that's Bill, right? Yeah. Thank you. If you serve on our personnel committee, Felicia Orth does, Bill does, Tamara, yeah, please stand up. Thank you, Bill, and everybody. Our nominating committee, is anyone here from that? Thank you, Rebecca. And our sanctuary action team that got started this year, please stand up if you've been to one of those meetings and helped out. And last but not least, if you serve on or have helped our building committee, please stand up. And anyone who's done help, yes. So Jeff, come on up here. So Jeff has had numerous headaches with our boiler system this year, and he has been here maybe even more than I have, I'm not sure. So we want to gift you the golden UU crescent wrench. It's a big one. Yes. So thank you so much for all the time and energy you have put into making this building function properly. So thank you, Jeff. Thank you all who have served on all of our numerous committees that we saw just now as well. Now I would like to thank Nylea, Yelena, our choir, and our many musicians and vocalists. If you have been a part of the music and joy of this place, please stand up. Yes, thank you. Thank you all for bringing your gifts of music and song to our congregation, making our worship services fun and filled with joy and meaning. You know I love music, so thank you. I also want to thank, and I don't know if Dean and Earl Marie are here today, but they got our knife and fork dinners up and going again this year. So if you see Dean and Earl Marie, please tell them thank you as well. Thank you, Dean and Earl Marie.
I just want to start by saying I am so awed and inspired and humbled by the generosity of this community. So there are so many people who also have served in ways that are less seen. If you have given food to Gaia's Pantry, please stand up. Thank you. If you have helped with the great classroom uplift and moved furniture, sorted supplies, hung posters, labeled bins, and so much more, please stand up. Thank you. If you have washed dishes, swept the floor, set up or put up tables, please stand up. If you have given money or made food for Pathways Shelter Meal, please stand up. If you have stood up for human rights and for justice issues and against racism, sexism, heterosexism, transphobia, ableism, and all other isms by protesting, giving money to organizations that protect human rights, calling your congresspeople, voting, educating others, and more, please stand up. If you have facilitated or taught a class, or led a group, or spoke at a Pechakucha, or led a fun shop, or given a lecture here at our church, please stand up. If you have cared for our kiddos and or mentored our youth, please stand up. If you have donated items to be used here at the church, please stand up. Thank you all for your behind-the-scenes work of keeping our church and its work in the world going.
So also, if you have given to our Share the Plate offering this year, I also want to say a big thank you. As of today, and since last July, we have raised over $11,000 for UU organizations and people here in our northern New Mexico and our New Mexico region. This total is without this month's and next month's Share the Plate offering. So give y'all a round of applause for that. That's amazing as well. And I also wanted to let you know that when we took the offering for our partner church in Fenyucut, Romania, when they were needing a new vehicle to get out to the Fenyucut church, they sent us an email saying that with our Share the Plate offering and our annual partner church stipend that we give, they were able to buy a new vehicle, y'all. So thank you so much for that. So we have a pretty awesome staff team here at the church as well. And I am beyond grateful for all they have given to this church community. So please stand up. Nylea, Yelena, Terra, Elizabeth, Peggy, who works in our office, Sarah, and our contracted custodian, Maria, have all been a stellar team to work with this year. So please let us thank our amazing staff as well. I also want to give a big thank you to our kids and our youth. So stand up if you are a kiddo and a youth. Woo! Thank you. Thank you for being with us here in our community. Y'all make this community a fun and exciting place to be, and you all bring your silliness and imaginations to our community. Y'all teach us adults so many new and fun things and help us play here at church. So thank you, kids and youth, for being here. And the last thank you I want to give is to all of you who have given the gift of your presence. If you are here present with us this morning and have been present at many other church events and programs, please stand up. That's everybody. Our community is only sustained when people like all of you give the gift of presence. And if you are online, you are present with us too, so you have to stand up at home. Thank you all for giving the gift of your presence to our awesome UU Church community. I am grateful for each of you. I love seeing your faces here on a weekly basis. So thank you, and let us thank everybody for your contributions today. So during this time, you are invited to come up to our candles of community space if you haven't already. Light a candle and write a joy or a sorrow in our book that will be then read aloud. So you can remain seated, and we will join in singing our meditation hymn that was written by the founder of our Flower Communion, Norbert Chapek. It is number 8 in our hymn book, and it is called Mother Spirit, Father Spirit. candles have been lit today for my dear friend Mike, who passed this week from cancer. Thank you for being so good to me and taking care of a spazzy 20-something all those years ago. Gratitude for this beloved community. Grateful to be able to share in wonderful music. Congratulations to all our seniors, graduates, and young adults, and all those going through life transitions. Sending love to all those who live with emotional abuse. I light a candle today for all the people who have been taken by ICE and are being detained. I send love and strength to them and their families. And we also lift up people in the Midwest who suffered from those horrific tornadoes this weekend as well.
And one more gratitude for Tina, Rev Tina, who boldly did her hair today.
Eric helped me. So let us now enter into a time of meditation. Ground yourself today on this beautiful earth that we live upon. Take a deep breath and exhale out as we are reminded of the gratitude we feel for this earth, for our breath, and for being in this space of community together this morning. We give gratitude for the whole of community, for its joy, its forgiveness, its messiness, its depth, its imperfection, its friendships, and its fullness. We give gratitude for the 3 T's, talent, time, and treasure, that people give to our church community. We give thanks today for our elders, our parents and caregivers, our middle-aged folk, our young adults, our children, and our littlest ones. We give thanks for the beauty of the natural world around us and vow to continue to work to be its protector. And we give thanks for the long traditions of ancestral Puebloan and current-day Puebloan peoples who have been the stewards of these lands for countless generations. We give thanks for the season of rebirth and renewal as we celebrate the flowers today and the joy and the color that they bring into our lives. So let us breathe in again. Exhale. And as you exhale, may you be reminded that you are surrounded by beauty each day of your life. And may you be reminded that you also are beautiful and bring beautiful contributions to our church community and our world. Amen. Thank you so much again. We give thanks for y'all, too. So today is our annual flower communion service and ritual. And if you are new to this ritual, I'm going to introduce it with a quick story from our Unitarian history. It's like 4 minutes long. The flower communion tradition actually began in a Unitarian church in Prague in 1923. So let us hear this story now.
The Flower Ceremony, A Plain and Simple Beauty. Story by Janine Kane Grossmeyer. In the city of Prague, in the land of Czechoslovakia, in the year 1923, there was a church. But the building did not look much like a church. It had no bells, no spires, no stained glass windows. It had no organ to make beautiful music. It didn't even have a piano. It had no carvings of wood or statues of stone. It had no candles or chalices. It had no flowers. The church did have some things. It had 4 walls and a ceiling and a floor. It had a door and a few windows. It had some wooden chairs. But that was all, plain and simple. Except the church also had people who came to it every Sunday. It had a minister, and his name was Norbert Chopek. He had been the minister at the Plain and Simple Church for 2 years. Every Sunday, Minister Chopek went to church, and he spoke to the people while they listened, sitting quietly and still in those hard wooden chairs. When he was done speaking, the people talked a little bit among themselves, and then they went home. And that was all. No music, no candles, no food, not even coffee or donuts. Springtime came to the city of Prague, and Norbert Chopek went out for a stroll. The rains had come, the birds were singing, and the flowers were blooming all over the land. The world was beautiful. Then an idea came to him, simple and clear, plain as day. The next Sunday, he asked all the people in the church to bring a flower, or a budding branch, or even a twig. Each person was to bring one. "What kind?" they asked. "What color? What size?" "You choose," he said. "Each of you choose what you like." And so, on the next Sunday, which was the first day of summer, the people came with flowers of all different colors and sizes and kinds. There were yellow daisies and red roses. There were white lilies and blue asters, dark-eyed pansies and light green leaves, pink and purple, orange and gold. There were all those colors and more. Flowers filled all the vases, and the church wasn't so plain and simple anymore. Minister Chopek spoke to the people while they listened, sitting quiet and still in those hard wooden chairs. "These flowers are like ourselves," he said. "Different colors and different shapes and different sizes, each needing different kinds of care, but each beautiful, each important and special in its own way." When he was done speaking, the people talked a little bit among themselves, and then they chose a different flower from the vases before they went home. And that was all, and it was beautiful, plain and simple, as the day.
So now that we have heard the story of the first flower communion, we will now enter into our church's ritual of our flower communion. And in this ritual, we do celebrate the beauty of the earth and the flowers and the beautiful diversity of who we are in community with one another. So as we begin today's ritual, I'm going to ask our kids to line up right here, get in a line, and youth and young adults to come up and help us pass out the flowers to everyone seated. So Elisa is going to sing us a song, De Colores, while we pass out our flowers today. Thank you, Elisa, Nylea, and Eric. Whew. So we have a brief responsive reading, and then we're going to skip our closing hymn because we're going long. So let us now join together in a responsive reading, the symbolism of the flowers. Flowers speak to us of joy. Flowers give us hope when life begins anew each spring. Flowers stand for sharing. Flowers send a message of sympathy and empathy. Flowers tell of friendship. And flowers speak of love. May it be so, and amen, and happy flower communion. And let us rise and sing our closing song, The Way. And if you want to hold hands with the folks next to you, you can do so. Let us go eat cake and sit at tables of the decade that you became a Unitarian Universalist or a visitor.